Charlotte Gainsbourg embodies that effortlessly French style, chic, understated, and undeniably cool. But what's her secret? Today, I'm revealing the timeless fashion principles that women like Charlotte swear by but rarely talk about. These are the subtle yet powerful style choices that give her that perfectly undone elegance without ever looking like she's trying too hard. Mastering these secrets will transform the way you dress, helping you achieve that effortless French allure that turns heads without saying a word. Ready to unlock the key to timeless style? Let's dive in. 1. The power of understated confidence. Charlotte Gainsbourg's style radiates effortless confidence, a hallmark of classic French fashion. It's not just about the clothes she wears, but the way she carries them, with quiet self-assurance that draws attention without demanding it. Her aesthetic rejects excess, favouring simplicity and a relaxed, natural feel. Unlike trends that clamour for approval, her wardrobe choices exude a quiet, self-possessed charm. This is what makes her captivating. She doesn't dress for others, but as an authentic reflection of herself. Her style isn't about elaborate effort or embellishment. It's about the confidence of knowing she doesn't need them. 2. Embracing imperfection. A key element of Charlotte Gainsbourg's fashion philosophy is her embrace of imperfection. She doesn't strive for a perfectly polished look. Instead, she allows a certain natural ease to define her style. Her hair is often slightly tousled, her clothes never too pressed or overly refined. This reflects a distinct French approach to fashion, an understanding that perfection can sometimes feel rigid, while imperfection brings character and charm. Gainsbourg's style never appears overly styled or contrived. She finds beauty in the relaxed drape of a jacket, the casual slouch of well-worn jeans, or the patina of a beloved leather boot. This isn't about looking unkempt, but rather about allowing clothes to move and settle naturally, making them feel lived in rather than staged. It's this organic, unforced quality that gives her style its sensuality and authenticity. 3. Mastering monochrome. Gainsbourg's wardrobe isn't centred around bold colours. Instead, she embraces the timeless elegance of monochrome, particularly dark neutrals like black, navy, and deep grey. Her choice isn't restrictive, but reflects a keen appreciation for the depth and richness a refined colour palette can offer. She wears black in a way that feels neither harsh nor overpowering, but rather exudes a quiet confidence. It's not about blending into darkness, but using depth and texture to add dimension. When executed well, monochrome dressing highlights the finer details, be it the sharp tailoring of a blazer, the fluidity of a silk blouse, or the well-worn charm of leather boots. Gainsbourg's restrained approach to colour demonstrates that simplicity, when intentional, can be just as powerful as bold extravagance. 4. The art of balancing masculine and feminine. The timelessness of Gainsbourg's style lies in her ability to seamlessly blend masculine and feminine elements. She doesn't conform to conventional expectations of women's fashion, but instead gravitates toward pieces with an androgynous touch. Structured blazers, relaxed trousers, crisp shirts. Yet within this strong masculine framework, there's always a subtle softness that keeps her looks from appearing too rigid. It could be the gentle drape of a blouse at the collarbone, the casual roll of a sleeve revealing a slender wrist, or a few undone buttons adding effortless ease. This interplay between structured and relaxed, sharp and soft, gives her style a distinct tension. She avoids excessively feminine silhouettes, yet doesn't lose herself in boxy shapes, instead finding a perfect equilibrium where masculinity and femininity coexist harmoniously. 5. Texture as the ultimate luxury. For Gainsbourg, luxury isn't about flashy logos or extravagance. It's about how fabric feels against the skin, how it moves effortlessly with the body, and the understated pleasure of true quality. Texture is central to her style, bringing depth and richness even to the simplest outfits. Picture the velvety softness of well-worn leather, the gentle drape of cashmere, or the crisp precision of a finely tailored wool blazer. Texture conveys refinement without the need for embellishment, speaking volumes in a silent yet powerful way. Gainsbourg instinctively selects garments based on their tactile appeal rather than any visible branding. To her, a well-made knit sweater holds far more charm than an overly elaborate statement piece. In her world, luxury is not about outward display, but about a quiet sensory indulgence, one that is felt rather than seen. 6. Mastering effortless elegance. Gainsbourg's approach to dressing feels natural and unforced, as if she never overthinks her outfits. And that's exactly what makes her style so compelling. Her looks are never overly planned, too coordinated, or excessively polished. Instead, they exude an organic ease, as if each piece naturally belongs in her wardrobe. This is the essence of effortless elegance, an ability to look put together without seeming like too much thought was involved. It's not about haphazardly throwing clothes together, but rather having an intuitive sense of what works without needing to obsess over details. Her style quietly rebels against overcomplication, serving as a reminder that true sophistication isn't about striving for perfection, but about embracing ease. And that ease isn't manufactured, it comes from genuinely effortless choices. 7. A commitment to timeless style. While fashion is ever-changing, Gainsbourg remains rooted in her personal aesthetic. She doesn't chase fleeting trends or let the latest fads dictate her wardrobe. Instead, she gravitates toward pieces that stand the test of time, classic essentials that never lose their relevance. This dedication to timelessness gives her style a lasting appeal. A tailored blazer, perfectly broken in jeans, a crisp button-up, these staples define her look, not because they're trendy, but because they are simply well-made and enduring. By resisting the pressure to constantly reinvent her wardrobe, she has curated a style that always feels fresh yet undeniably her own. In a world that often prioritizes novelty over longevity, her unwavering commitment to classic dressing is a quiet yet powerful statement. 8. Effortless proportions and fit. Gainsbourg's take on fit is all about proportions rather than rigid tailoring. She embraces slightly oversized blazers, relaxed denim, and fluid shirts that drape effortlessly. Her outfits never feel too tight or overly loose, but strike a perfect balance, both casual and deliberate. She pairs structured pieces with softer ones, allowing fabrics to move naturally instead of forcing them into shape. Her philosophy is about harmony between clothing and body, creating a sense of ease that prioritizes comfort without compromising style. 9. The power of consistency. What makes Gainsbourg's style so captivating is its steadfast consistency. She doesn't chase trends or reinvent herself with every fashion cycle. Instead, she refines her signature aesthetic over time, making her style both distinctive and timeless. In a world that often celebrates constant transformation, she stands as a testament to the power of knowing oneself. Her wardrobe isn't dictated by passing fads, but is a carefully curated reflection of her identity, evolving subtly rather than undergoing dramatic change. 10. Style as an extension of self. Perhaps the most striking aspect of Gainsbourg's style is its authenticity. Her clothing never feels like a costume or an attempt to be someone else. Instead, it seamlessly reflects who she truly is. She doesn't dress to please an audience or fit into a fashion mould, but rather wears what feels natural to her. True style isn't about imitation or aspiration. It's about self-expression, comfort, and a deep connection to what feels inherently right. Gainsbourg embodies this effortlessly, proving that fashion should feel as natural as breathing.